gentlemen, your host for tonight's show.
Here, I'll break it over your. I'll break it over your head.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You're a real crumb bum.
See, these guys are all the same.
With filthy mouths and bad attitudes.
The Crumb Show.
Play every word of it, Crumb. Come on.
Welcome to the Crumb Show. I'm Fats Ciccarella, Jesse Marchese, Chris Reynolds, and Jerry Joe Pesci.
Here at the Crumb Show, we like to get into the crumb side of life. We're all crumb pieces of shit one way or another, so let's just laugh about it and have a good time. But this week, some of you know we did a Facebook poll. Our illustrious social media manager, Christopher J. Reynolds. It's not really Jay.
Jack off. Christopher
Nice.
Jack off Reynolds.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. He did a Facebook poll this week of everybody's favorite comedy movies. So we're going to get into that. We're going to get into our favorite comedy movies. And we might see what these assholes on the internet say about what their favorite movies is. They're not assholes. It's a magazine or some bullshit.
It's a term of endearment.
Yeah, no, that was really derogatory.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I think everybody's assholes.
The people, that's who tells you what the funniest movies is, not an article.
Critics or people's opinions.
Yeah.
Opinions are
people's
assholes.
opinions are,
Everybody has an asshole. We're all assholes.
They all stink.
and they all stink.
Yeah, we're all assholes.
But
I don't stink, though.
but yeah,
That's to be determined.
Okay.
so my poll was huge this week.
Wow.
Huge.
Nice.
Biggest
About
ever
time.
seen it?
Big poll this week.
About time.
Your biggest poll ever?
Biggest poll we had.
Must be the nice weather.
So, put it. We are the Crumb Show, but we try to keep it a little positive here and there. So keep it funny, and what better way than to talk about our favorite comedy movies? So starting off, we got our boy Justin, Justin Deaver, Zoolander. So first time he watched it, not so good, and now it's one of his favorites. It's one of those movies you got to watch it more than once. It's pretty funny. I mean, Will Ferrell. Some people don't like him, but I think he's hilarious.
I love Will Ferrell. Didn't like that, though.
Sometimes Ben Stiller gets on my nerves.
And Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
You know what? When Ben Stiller's like a side character, though, like he got good movies
he's
where
not
he's the
that
top,
big.
but he's funny when he's a side character more than he's like the main guy.
He's got a I hate you face, though.
Because
You know?
I don't think Dodgeball was mentioned in here.
Well, hold on.
Quick say
You
that.
don't have to burn through them. Let's chill for a minute.
Yeah.
Go through it. The Blue Steel shit is iconic.
What shit?
Blue Steel shit.
Oh, on Zoolander?
Yeah, that shit's iconic.
Thought you were giving me duck lips.
Well, no, I'm just
Kinda.
saying, I really don't remember Zoolander all that well.
Nah,
I
my
saw it
kids
one
love
time.
it.
I saw it one time. I don't remember it. Just like Blades of Steel, I don't remember.
Blades of Steel was
funny.
pretty good.
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
pretty good, man.
It was another kind of Zoolander-ish thing to me, though. It wasn't like up there with the big one.
With the big dogs. No, definitely not with the big
That
dogs.
was funny as shit, though.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell's movies are pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Hank the Tank.
And anytime he's on a TV show, he's hilarious.
Hold on. Wasn't it Frank the Tank?
Yeah, it's Frank the Tank.
That's what I said, didn't I?
You said Hank.
I thought I said Frank. That's to be determined.
What?
Never mind. Let's keep going with the
What
list.
did you just say?
Something about Pee Wee Herman.
That's what I thought.
Well,
which
we'll talk about later. We'll talk about Pee Wee later, maybe. But Chris Iorio agrees with Justin there. Let's see what we got. John Keegan, he's a buddy of mine. He's an old Norristown guy. Blazing Saddles, classic.
Classic.
It's funny from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks movies.
Yeah, Mel Brooks, great.
Even some of the movies that people don't know about, they're pretty funny.
Absolutely.
When you're an 8, 9, 10-year-old kid, whatever was at that time, the farting scene in Blazing Saddles, sitting around the fire,
Right.
classic.
Classic.
A fart today still makes me laugh.
If you farted, I'll laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying fart, I want to laugh. I'm giggling now.
I'm looking in here because we got a bunch. There's like so many different ones. But yeah, Blazing Saddles, you know, like I said, Mel Brooks movies. There's a ton of them, and there's not a lot of them are. A couple of them are not listed. That I'll talk about too.
Yeah, that original History of the World Part 1 was.
Oh my god,
Amazing.
It was classic.
I can remember watching that when I was little. Like, yeah, it was one of my
Young
first.
Frankenstein.
Amazing. Yep. Spaceballs.
Spaceballs is
Spaceballs
on
one
here.
of my all-time
Spaceballs is on
favorites.
here. Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah.
There was one where he was like homeless, but he was rich, and he turned homeless, and it was I forget what it was called, but that was not as well known as the other ones, but he starred in.
Right.
It was good, but it's good. It's funny. All his stuff is funny to me.
Oh yeah.
And he's still History of the World Part 2, the TV show. He's still
see it?
kicked.
Oh, I didn't see that
96
yet.
years old.
Shit.
Dude is still doing his thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mel.
Yeah, Blazing Saddles though, man. You can go on and on about that movie.
Did we talk about on here we talked about History of the World Part 2 on here, right?
Yeah, a
but
couple weeks ago, I think.
But Blazing Saddles, Gene Wilder. There's a lot of Gene Wilder movies. But I wouldn't call it a Gene Wilder movie, but he was great in it. But Reign of Saladino. It says The 40-Year-Old Virgin,
Great one.
Super Bad, and This Is 40.
Ooh, great list.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is 40 is
good movie.
very underrated, man. I love that movie.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, that was good.
Paul Rudd, right?
Paul Rudd,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's the one where he does the thing
Yeah.
about the Starbucks. Is that one?
Yeah. No, wait, what is
Or
that?
was
Was
that, or was that Role Models? I can't remember.
now
What-
I'm confused now. That was
You know
with
what I'm
Paul Rudd and what's her name? What's the broad's name in that?
Elizabeth Shue or
No.
Banks.
Thanks.
She's really funny.
She's hilarious.
Whose list was that?
Is that that's the
Reign
chick
of
that was in
Saladin.
Zach and
Shout out to
Miri?
Raina. That's a good list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I worked with Rain a long time ago. But
Wasn't that Katherine Heigl too? That was in that.
And
What?
Zach and Miri.
Zach and Mary was great. That's another one.
who was in it, Fat Man?
Which one? Which movie are you talking about
Zach and Miri.
now? It was what's his name?
Seth.
We
Rogen.
know
Seth
that.
Rogen and the chick.
and Katherine Heigl
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's what.
And
and Zach and Miri.
and the dude from Silent Bob.
No, Zach.
he had his
Katherine
dong out.
Katherine Heigl and Seth Rogen were in Knocked Up, not Zach and
No,
Miri.
who's that? Who's Miri? Who plays
who's
Miri?
Miri?
I'm bad with actors and actors. I know Seth Rogen was in it. I know the dude from Silent Bob and Jay were in that because he shows his dong in that.
You're right though. I did confuse the two, but maybe Katherine Heigl's in both.
No,
not.
that's a different chick. Some of
It's
Mary and Knocked
Elizabeth
Up a different
Banks.
chick.
It's Elizabeth Banks.
Banks, yeah.
Zach and Miri.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Zach
That
and
was-
Miri
oh,
was
wait.
great.
You know what? The only reason is because I think Elizabeth, or what the hell's her name, Katherine Heigl, had a problem afterwards, and she was like bashing.
Yeah, her and her mom are the cunts.
I heard that.
Yeah, Zach and Mary make porno is great.
But 40-year-old
Did
virgin.
that make a list?
too?
Did that make the list?
I don't think so. But it might have. There's a lot. I got to look.
Yeah.
I haven't memorized.
Why not?
Got a lot of other stuff.
A good social media manager would have had that list
Jesus.
memorized.
Right. My God.
Never claimed to be a good social media.
That's true. That.
There's nothing on here that says that. All right. But 40-year-old virgin, that's another hilarious one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was classic.
They really were ripping the hair
Hair off
off
his
of
chest?
him. He couldn't even do it. That wasn't like fake, I think. He made them stop like halfway through.
Right.
He was just like, I can't do
Yeah, it was all real.
Yo, Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah,
Good stuff. Super Bad, of course, classic.
great.
I wouldn't say classic. I mean, I throw the term classic around.
It's going to be a classic, though, eventually.
It will be classic at
absolutely.
one point.
Yeah.
Shit, this shit's 15 years old. How much longer are you gonna
5
wait?
more
Well, how
years.
much is a fucking car? When do you
I
consider a
think
car
20 years.
classic?
Classic car is 20 years, right? Or no, antique. I forget. There's different.
I think then
There
that's
is.
25 or something.
25 antique?
Yeah, once
Either
it's
way, we're
25,
getting
so
close.
it's close to classic. But it's a great movie. Michael
that-
Cera.
That Project
Yeah.
X movie, that was the shit too.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Not
Oh.
the sad one about
What the monkeys?
No, not that
not
one.
the Matthew Broderick one.
How about This Is the End? That was great, too.
That was
funny.
good.
That
This is
fucking
the end. Was
funny.
it? Is
You guys want a sippy juice?
Great
Want
Yeah.
a sippy juice? Cera's
Yeah.
great. Michael Cera could be really funny. Yeah. He
I
could
love
be fucking
movies.
Great.
I love movies like that, like them ensemble cast
Yeah,
comedy.
absolutely.
There was a lot of them when we were little, like the Cannonball Run.
Oh, Cannibal
Shit
Run.
like
dude. How
that.
good was that?
Yeah,
dude?
Channing
Tom
Tatum
DeLuise.
in This Is the End. That that was probably one of the biggest like surprises of that movie. Like, what the
He was the
Yeah.
Gimp? Oh boy, Don Lucky Ketchum.
Shout out Don.
He just friended us yesterday.
Oh yeah, go check him out at Cycle Stop.
Done.
Get your bike work done.
Sounds good. He says Blazing Saddles,
Classic.
The Burbs.
That's what
Tom
Hanks,
yeah, that was good.
That was a
good.
great. Yeah, it had all kinds. I think it had the dude from. We were talking about it not too long ago. Children of the Corn and
Malachi.
yeah, I think he was in Colors.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks had a decent little run of comedy movies there in the
He did.
80s.
Yeah.
He did. He was in a lot of stuff.
Fucking bosom buddies, dude. He's funny.
But
Dude.
that was like
Yeah.
his first thing, I think.
I hear Gump Co. is going to start production soon.
There you go. Part
Bro.
two.
Gump Part 2, yeah.
16 Candles.
Oh,
I'm not.
I love 16.
You know what?
Little.
You
I was
didn't
not-
like them 80s John Hughes movies.
I like the fucking Breakfast Club. The rest of
But time out.
eh.
That's not really a comedy,
Right.
but it's a great movie, man. Like 16
What the-
Candles, Breakfast Club, all the movies were great. Are they comedies though?
They're like
Yeah,
dark. I would say
comedy.
they were more dark not dark comedies, but like they were comedic.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
They had dramatic
Yeah.
things like.
it's not like laugh.
16 Candles. I never watched it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I
It's one of
wanna
my
watch
favorite movies when I was a kid.
it. And that shows.
That was one of your favorite movies?
Yeah, love the good love story, Jess.
Yeah, you are a big softy.
Waiting for her to get back with Jake Ryan.
Who?
Like a big bundle of
his name, Jake Ryan?
sticks.
think so.
But
Molly Ringroll.
okay. Well, I didn't watch 16 Candles, but you know what? I'm not hating on it because I don't know.
That was
I
with
never
Long Duck
watched it.
Dong. You remember
I
Long
never-
Duck Dong?
No, dude.
Maddie?
I never watched
Maddie?
because I'd always passed on kind of movies like that because I would rather watch like Rambo. Or,
Nah. I watched Rambo too, but I still had time for 16 Candles.
This is 40. Now you
That was you were just talking about. That was a good one.
But I'm talking. Is that the movie where Paul Rudd
Paul
goes
Rudd.
in and yells at the lady at the Starbucks?
That's the one where
what-
he-
I can't remember what.
It's when
movie
his
that
kids
was.
catch him shaving his asshole or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. No, he had his asshole out and he said, come look at this. He didn't know
But
what
he's
was wrong
like,
with his asshole.
she's like, I want to. He's like, give me a large. She's like, you mean
A Vente. or
Vente?
something.
Yeah, yeah,
He's like,
something like that, yeah.
And he's like, congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages. You know, whatever. He's like, he did this whole spiel. I don't remember, but it was fun. Good times. I keep forgetting what movie that is. Can somebody fucking help me out here?
You just said it.
This is
Of what? I
Is it?
fucking
This is
Google.
40?
He said he doesn't know if that's it. If that's the movie. That
Because he was because
Paul Rudd.
yeah.
He went on
Jesus
a rant
Christ, I'm
at, like
confused.
Starbucks or
It
something.
was good. Okay. Another Gene Wilder movie in our first Richard Pryor combo. See no evil, hear no evil.
That was great.
Yeah.
that
Well,
was a
that's
funny
shit.
movie.
Yeah.
I love this. Like when you bring up, like there's so many movies, then you bring up these movies like, oh my God, that
Yeah.
one. Oh my God, this
There's
one.
tons of them. There's
Yeah.
a million of them that are
Yeah.
good.
Especially the old
Million.
80s ones. That was great, dude.
Yeah, I loved Richard Pryor. Man.
Oh,
Richard
yeah.
Pryor was amazing.
Yeah.
Toy, man.
Hey, they had that good run there. Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. They were buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
he
did
was-
some buddy movies.
He was on fire there for a little bit.
Yeah, he was.
Boom, boom.
I got it. Here, you need something? There you go.
How bad
Thank you.
how bad did you want to be the kid from Toy though?
Yeah.
How
that was the
fucking
shit.
cool would that be?
No,
dude?
how bad did you want to be Brewster?
Bruce
Oh, yeah,
Million?
Bruce
Oh my
Million.
God, another good one.
I still think about that.
Hell
if
yeah,
you had
absolutely.
to spend $1 million.
John Candy's another
One of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, classic.
Kristen. Oh, where do we? Pimp lady. What the hell?
Pimp Mama's. Will's
Mama K.
Pimp Mama
Pimp
K.
K.
Animal House.
Gotta change your name.
Animal House is
Animal
great.
House.
Belushi.
I must have seen Animal House 50
Yeah, when
fucking
he
times,
grabbed that
dude.
acoustic guitar and smashed it all over, that was
Yeah.
like one of the greatest.
How about
things
it
I've
was
ever
like,
seen.
what am I? A whitehead and pop
Yeah,
himself in
Pitbull.
there. That was great.
Yeah, that was great. The whole movie, man, was fucking classic,
James
dude.
Belushi, crazy as hell.
Did you see his brother has a show? Jim Belushi has a show. It's called like Growing Belushi or something.
Yeah, with the wheat.
He owns a
Yeah,
wheat
I don't think it's
farm.
anymore. That was a while ago.
No, I just seen a commercial for it.
Did you?
New season
I
coming
know. I
out.
seen it a couple years ago.
Well, the new season came out.
I didn't know they were still doing it. I always call him James and call James Jim. I always get the names mixed up.
John. James and Jim are the same person.
John and Jim. Yeah, that. Whatever you said. That's what I do. I get them mixed up.
Moving right along, Christopher.
Well, yeah, Animal House classic. That's
Yeah,
a classic.
that
We can
is,
say
yeah.
classic on that one.
Definitely.
Antique by now.
Paul James, PJ from the Stoop Life podcast, says he's the first one, and this is going to come up a couple times. Friday, the original Friday.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Classic. It's a
Yep.
great one.
Get you high today.
And I still like.
That soundtrack was the shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. One of my favorites.
I still say that I need weed for my cataracts because that was a good one. Like it's true.
Jay Burrell shouted out or put up one of Jerry's classics, Harlem Nights.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
That's the one we talked about earlier, and I was going to nod, and he was going to tell us a story. Well, thanks for interrupting my poll for that.
I just set it up.
You ruined it.
He jumped all over your pole. He
up.
stepped on your pole.
I'm sure somebody will.
But anyway, you have a story about Harlem Nights, right?
Not really.
I
We already talked about it.
We
before on
talked
one
about
of the
it
other
before.
shows.
All right. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. Getting all mad.
I'm just joking anyway. I don't care.
You don't care until you're punching your pillow at night.
Stupid Jesse interrupted my poll. All right.
And we'll just go right down the list.
Okay, so Friday.
You're not, see, that's not next on the list. What list you want?
No, that is next on the list.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm looking at something else.
Somebody follow the fucking list.
Is there a different one on the Crumb?
I'm on Crumb Post, and Jay Burrell is here, and then the next one says Grandma's Boy.
Oh, well, this is maybe I have to go on there.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, we got a lot on this one. How High, Half Baked, and Clerks.
Clerks is great.
The first Clerks is amazing.
Love
the third one I just saw,
the new one? No good?
I just couldn't.
Oh, he just crushed it for me.
Second one,
Right. It's all right.
It's all right.
Watch it.
I've been
Go back
waiting
and
for
watch
it. I actually forgot all about it.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
But Half Baked, of course.
Yeah, Half Baked and Friday were both classic stoner movies.
Absolutely.
How High, pretty funny.
Yeah,
How High was
Pretty
great.
funny.
that was.
But
Yeah,
I wouldn't
How High
put
was
it. I
good.
mean, I wouldn't put it.
They made another one with
High.
two new dudes. I didn't even bother watching it.
Why would they ruin that? That's what I hate about shit. That's what I hate about life.
In How High,
They should have jumped on it while it was hot.
the principal from How High, my son was friends with his nephew or some shit from around here. It was pretty cool.
Fred.
No, I forget his name.
It's
Fred Durst?
No, it's Fred something. But anyway.
The guy on the show's name, the principal's name is Oba Baba Tunde.
Oh no, so it's not Fred. Sorry,
No, it's not Fred. It's Oba Baba Tunde.
I'm thinking of high.
Catchy, right?
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of High School High. Sorry, that was.
Come on, the John Lovitz classic.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
Rhinestone Cowboy,
The
right?
Tia Carrera, John Lovitz classic.
but yeah, that was Paul's list. Friday, How High, Half Baked, and Clerks. Half Baked, you can't go wrong with Guy on the Couch. Right.
Oh, Half Baked, Stephen Wright. Yeah,
Even right. Yeah, he's hilarious.
he is hilarious. I used to go around doing one of his jokes when I worked at Burger King when I was like 14. I would say I had a dream last night, or was it 8 years ago? When I was 6, that I had a dream when I was 6.
I always he always said like, I just read the dictionary. Turns out the zebra did it. but anyway, K. Craig.
Okay.
So many, but off the top, old school. You're my
Old
boy,
school's
Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
that's
Frank the
true.
Tank.
Old school. There you go, Frank the Tank. That is.
Frank, I said it again. I said Hank again. God damn it.
Well, it's okay. Catherine Offner, Cat from
Cat House Band.
the
Oh,
Cat
no
House
shit.
Band.
Shout
Yeah,
out Cat.
Cat.
she's a fan.
Nice.
We're a fan too. She's great. So she's like, it's getting warmer out, so she wanted to watch Caddyshack. And I told her,
Great.
I had to tell her like the first Caddyshack. The second one, not so much, but the first Caddyshack is.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think when somebody references that,
They're
they mean
talking
the
about
first
the
one.
first
They're
one.
not saying Caddyshack 2.
Yeah.
What are you, a fucking moron?
Anything with Rodney in it, dude.
Yeah, that Ronnie Dangerfield, the classic. Chevy
Easy Money.
Chase?
Yeah.
Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase is an asshole.
Well, whatever.
But,
it
yeah,
was
but-
funny in the 80s, dude. That's all I
Yeah,
gotta
but you
say.
know what? He's funny because Fletch.
Hey, honest, yeah, you're an asshole and you're funny.
I just thought of,
So what do you want from?
I just thought of a fucking banger, dude.
Let us hear it, baby.
The fucking jerk.
That's on the
It's a
list.
good one.
It's
Yeah.
on the list. Why don't you wait for the list?
I couldn't wait because it's one of my
That's a good
favorites.
one.
I love Steve Martin.
I'm trying to be a jerk.
I know. Well, you are. You don't have to try.
Just a wild and crazy guy.
But no, The Jerk
Love it.
is an amazing movie.
Absolutely.
I love it. I
Steve
do
Martin,
love-
dude.
Yeah. He's like, I don't need any of this except for this lamb. But
and this.
and this.
My favorite shit was watching the oil cans explode, and he's like, somebody's shooting at the guy was shooting at the oil cans. He's like, these oil cans are exploding.
Yeah,
Fucking jerk off.
It is great. But yeah, part 2 of Caddyshack. Caddyshack 1 was funny. Obviously,
I didn't
Rod.
even know there was a part 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you need that?
It's Dan Aykroyd does the role of Bill Murray.
Yeah.
But Bill Murray in that movie is amazing. I heard they like ad-libbed that one scene in the garage where he's talking about like Kentucky bluegrass where you smoke. They were smoking. He's like, yeah, I grew my own. It's like a mixture.
What movie are you talking about?
Caddyshack.
Caddyshack.
Oh, okay, yeah,
The first one.
I just
Right.
thought of another.
Or when they were like the dude was talking shit and he tried and like he was like ready to go into the office. He was like, "Sure you don't want me in there?" He's like, "No, I don't need." The dude jumped off the roof. Classic. Love it.
Yeah.
But anyway, on we go. Because we got plenty to get through. There's a million of them.
I know. It's taking a long time.
Yeah. Well, this is the
Taking a million years.
You know, people like the poll. Okay?
They love your poll.
They do. So Derek Smash, Hall Pass, Wedding Crashers, 40-year-old virgin, 40-year-old virgin, The Heartbreak Kid, which that one
That was good. That was with Ben Stiller.
The Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah, that was real good, dude. That's what you said.
I'm not sure about that one.
I want to say the line, but I'm not going to say it.
Wedding Crashers funny though.
Yeah,
Definitely Wedding. And
That's a great list.
Hall Pass is good too.
Hall Pass is
Any of those
Yeah,
movies.
Hall Pass.
Yeah.
Any of those movies with them dudes in it, or
Yeah, Wedding Crashers was great.
They
Right?
should have ran with that with Will Ferrell with Funeral Crasher.
Or maple syrup conglomerates.
Mom! Meatloaf!
and then
Shit is hilarious.
I don't know what she does.
Let's
back
say
there.
now at that. Mom, Meatloaf now.
and then of course the first mention of Step Brothers, which is one of my all.
Can't believe it took this
Well,
long.
for the longest time I didn't see Step Brothers
Yeah.
for like years, and then he was like, "You can't not watch it," and then now it's like one of my
Yeah,
all
it's
time.
great.
Yeah,
Best
yeah,
was
yeah.
when they came out with the outtake. The parts that didn't make the movie are just as good as the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If somebody said if something came out on one of these magazine shits or whatever, and they said Step Brothers was voted the #1 funniest movie of all time,
Right.
I don't think anybody would be like no. Well, except people like him, but
Yeah. Of course.
in
Chris
general,
argues,
most,
you know,
in general, most people.
yeah. No,
like,
it's one
yeah,
all time best.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That was me. But
I
Welcome.
think that
Welcome to the Crumb Show.
I think
true, though.
I think the Dirty Grandpa's funnier than Step Brothers.
Yeah, I definitely
not
gotta
seen
check
it. I
that
gotta
out.
watch
Dirty Grandpa.
Keep
Gotta
saying
You ever
watch.
that.
seen Dirty Grandpa?
I seen it because it's the one where he goes through. Robert De Niro goes
De
through the
Niro
Wu
and,
Tang dudes,
what's
right?
that dude's name? What's
Zac
the,
Efron.
Yeah, Zac Efron.
Yeah.
The lady guy.
I
the guy that
definitely
little
saw
lady.
it, but it was years ago.
Paula Marie, hello Paula. I don't know. Paula, thank you. Knocked Up is always a go-to.
Knocked Up
for
was
me.
good.
That was
Knocked Up is funny. But
Oh,
Seth
Knocked
Rogen-
Up was classic.
Any
yeah.
of those Seth Rogen? What's the
Good.
guy that? What are those? What's the guy? Oh shit!
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ. You
break it
fucking
all, you
broke. You
stupid
broke the
guinea
goddamn
brat.
microphone.
Did I?
Jesus.
All right, don't worry about it.
Anyway,
Plastic.
Fucking expensive over here.
What a
This is Chris's last episode of the Crumb Show, folks. Say goodbye.
Jesus Christ.
no more poll.
Top of the line Mike's broke it.
So, Knocked Up, good stuff.
Really good movie.
Well, Judd Apatow, he does all those movies. right?
Yeah.
Episode's gross.
Miss Diz. She's going with Step Brothers and The Campaign, another movie I've only seen clips of.
The campaign, that's with Franco and
No. The campaign is with Zach Galifianakis and Will Ferrell.
I didn't see
I
that.
think it's pretty funny.
I didn't,
I didn't
see
see
it.
You're
it
thinking of
Pretty funny.
When they go to North Korea.
yeah, you're thinking of something else. I can't remember
Yeah.
the name of that. That's funny too.
That's
though.
called The Interview.
Interview.
That was really
Yeah,
funny.
When
too.
Eminem,
Yeah.
when Eminem came out
Yeah.
as gay, that was
I
hilarious.
didn't see the campaign. But you can't go wrong with Step Brothers. She's right.
Yeah, it's true.
Samuel Grimm, Seven Psychopaths.
Sounds like an author. Samuel.
Seven Psychopaths. I do remember that. It says underrated. It is pretty
Yeah.
Oh, that's what.
I think I saw that.
What's his name?
Oh, what are we doing?
What's his name? The guy everybody does impressions of.
Do the impression again so I
He
can
was
say.
in Things to Do Never When You're Dead. I think he was in that.
You did the thing to do that when you're dead.
Yeah. I was trying to do an impression of Christopher Walken.
And I was trying to do an impression of you.
Christopher Walken's in that Seven Psychopaths, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I remember me and my son seeing the previews in the movies one time. We never seen it.
I
he
think
actually
I
seen
might
it.
have seen it.
Yeah.
I don't know
A guy walks into a bar.
if he was in that. That's
Yeah.
my Christopher Walken.
That's horrible.
Anyway.
You know what the opposite of Christopher Walken is?
Walking Christopher.
Christopher Reeves.
Oh,
Boom, boom.
classic.
Sucks.
Too soon, Jerry. Too soon.
Is it though?
No, not at all.
Some years.
Well, as Jesse had mentioned earlier, Jay Burrell said Harlem Nights, which is a classic. Red Fox, and
Yeah,
Eddie
yeah.
Murphy.
Yeah,
It's got everybody.
great.
Yeah. It's just,
But he also
that's beyond
his
classic.
second one is Life, and that Life is
Life
a
was
great
good.
movie
Life.
too.
Martin Lawrence and what's his name, right?
And
yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie,
The
yeah.
prison one, yeah.
funny.
That was really good.
Great movie.
Me and Jerry seen Harlem Nights at the movies with my grandpa.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Lou.
That's what I was gonna. We already talked about that, so I should have told him earlier. He yelled at me, so
Get on with the fucking pole. You were at Jay
Kevin-
Burrell.
Kevin Bernard Panetta. He's a wrestling guy, Dollar Club Wrestling.
Oh, okay.
We talked about them earlier. He's going with Grandma's Boy, which is
Oh,
love
class.
it. Love it.
That's a really good movie.
Awesome.
It's like all of Adam
of my
Sandler's
favorites.
dudes without Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
great.
fucking great.
Is he in it? Is Sandler in it at all?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think. No, he's not in that.
His boys are, though. They're some lucky
like-
motherfuckers,
He
man.
was like, "Here, I'm gonna
His
throw you
bo-
guys a movie."
Not only his
It's gonna be
boys,
funny.
but the usual crew is in it, like David Spade.
But the two guys, David Spade and Rob Schneider, they all branched out and had their own careers.
Right.
But them two guys, the one who was the grandma's boy
Yeah.
and the guy who was his weed dealer, they're just like Sandler's buddies. They're only
And
in
the
his
guy-
movies.
Yeah.
And he like throws them bones. Like somebody probably might have wanted Adam Sandler to do that movie, or they might have wrote it. I don't fucking know.
Chung with Bone.
But they're both. I
All
got
them
them.
other guys that are big were just like cameos in their shit.
Yeah.
Like they were in all their shit.
Yeah, but them dudes. I went on like a deep Google thing one day, just like these are some lucky dudes. They both are worth like $7 million.
Yeah, they stuck off Sandler. He throws him a bone.
Right.
There's another guy too. The one that was in Anger Management. Remember Anger Management? He was like wearing the
Anger Management, that's a
Iverson
good
jersey.
one.
He's like, you gotta dunk that shit.
Yeah.
You gotta dunk. That was it, one of them dudes.
You're not talking about Nick Swartzen, are you?
No, but there, not he wasn't in that. But it was the dude in that like he was. I think he was one of, like Adam Sandler, one of those 3 or 4 dudes that are in that clique.
Okay.
Anger
anyway.
Management was fucking. That should be on
That
the
shit
list.
is hilarious too.
That should have been on the list.
What's on the list now? Just put it on there. How about that?
Dodgeball's on there too.
Dodgeball and Zoolander. Dodgeball is great.
Yeah.
And see, what makes a lot of these movies great for me are the quotability. Like, there's so many.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe Zoolander made that many times.
maybe people.
Yeah, people like that shit, man.
Like
Yes, I mean I don't know what they're saying, but okay.
Don Eaton, The Hangover.
Hanger.
Go
was good.
when that first
Yeah.
came out, dude.
Yeah.
That was the shit. When that first came out.
That was the shit.
Yeah, it's a good movie. All those, Mike Tyson, I think he really let him punch him or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
something
Paid
happened.
a lot. I think he got paid well to get punched in the face.
I'd take a punch from Mike Tyson for $100,000.
Really?
$100,000?
As hard as he can punch.
Yeah,
$1 million.
why not? What's going to worse? He's going to knock you out. He's not going to kill you.
He might.
Well,
Bare knuckle.
if he doesn't, you got $100,000.
What are you gonna do with it?
Fix your fucking.
I don't know.
You just said if he can't, you just said it. I just said you'll die. You're like, hey, at least you have $100,000.
Dude, if he hits you
No, I
hard,
think said, what do you do with the money?
what if he?
Yeah, because we
Well,
agree.
if I die,
that you
who cares? But I mean, but like,
$100,000, no, it's
if
worth
you don't
the
die,
chance.
you have $100,000.
Is it worth it? $100,000 risk is worth the chance. To
Chances are you're not going to die from a punch. He's not. I mean, he's a fucking beast. Don't get me wrong. He's not going to kill you, dude.
You don't know that.
There's about a 9% chance.
You only think there's a 9% chance
Yeah, from a punch.
Dude,
Mike
if he
Tyson?
hit you in the temple, bare
from
knuckle.
one punch.
No, I got to let him. I got to direct him where he can punch me. He's not punching me in the temple. I'll
Regardless, that
take
jaw.
Your brain's gonna tell
Yeah.
you all along your
Listen
fucking
to me.
skull.
How many people has Mike Tyson punched in the ring?
100.
Thousands, right? Not one of them died.
With a glove.
Yeah, with gloves
Well,
on.
yeah, he's gonna put a glove on, right?
Nah,
Never mind. I'm out.
No, yeah, bare knuckle.
I'm
You're,
out.
you're not taking
No, I thought you meant with a glove. Okay,
Your
never
life
mind.
would be
How about the
changed.
guy on the fucking airplane that kept fucking with him?
Yeah, what a dumb
What a fucking
motherfucker.
idiot.
What was? I mean, he had to be thinking dollar signs, right?
I don't think he was old enough to actually know.
See, he didn't die,
Iron
True.
Mike, though.
but
But I think Tyson held back a little
yeah,
bit.
he was also in a confined space.
Wasn't
too.
all that
He
rare.
couldn't
and
really,
dude was drunk as shit.
Yeah.
So his alcohol level helped him out a little bit.
yeah.
But
Never mind. Without gloves, no, he's not punching me. The fuck out of here. That fucking animal? No way. That dude's a monster, man.
Yeah, he definitely is.
he should come back now and sign up as the woman.
Yeah.
You can be whatever you want to be. You can enter in the women's league boxing.
Yeah. I got a
Oh my
pussy.
God, he would.
I'm a woman. I got a pussy.
They couldn't let that happen because he would kill a woman.
Did you just
Why
assume
not?
my gender?
Why can't they let him do it?
But he would actually
They
kill.
let that dude Leah Tom and his name.
But he
Leah
would
Thomas?
actually kill a woman.
Hey, I got a pussy too.
You sound
Yeah,
like
equal rights, equal lefts. So
Yeah, that's pretty good there.
thanks.
Misogynistic pig. Go ahead.
fucking scumbag.
These are jokes. These are jokes.
Depends who's saying them.
Gina Marie.
The other half of the sensational Saladino sisters.
That's right. And she's one of the first to mention Tropic Thunder because Tropic
Thunder was
is
great.
Amazing.
That is a great fucking.
I can't believe it lasted this long before somebody said it. I forgot all about it.
Dude, there's a million.
You can't make
comedies.
that nowadays. That's a shame.
Yeah.
You can't make that nowadays. But it's
And
classic.
people
dude.
still are a little upset with Robert Downey Jr. for that.
Well, they showed a video.
But
of
it's
all
not like
that-
it's not like he was doing the part. He got paid to do that
Right.
part.
That doesn't mean.
Well, they
So why they mad at
showed a
him?
clip on the internet of like all the Avengers sitting at the table,
Right.
and he's at the back, like in the movie, and it's like the first time that they seen Tropic Thunder, and they showed a clip, and then everybody just like looks back at him. He's just sitting there.
But that's
Is
a
it
good,
for real?
No, it's from the clip from the movie, from the Avengers movie.
Okay.
They were all sitting at a desk like this, but he was back here in the corner.
that's a good
And
point.
They showed a clip of the movie, and then they all show all the characters, like, and then just look over at him and shit.
Yeah, that's
If
pretty good.
they're mad at him for playing a blackface part, right? Then shouldn't everybody who plays a superhero should be banned too? Because they're not really superheroes,
You might be onto something there, Fats.
folks.
No.
Another
From the
moment.
minds of babes. Or
Just telling
mouths
you.
of babes.
Hey, man.
If that's the case, you
right.
can't play anything that you're not.
Well, let's go.
You
move
ain't
on.
lying,
Let's,
brother.
I can
let's
only
move
play a hunk.
on because this is we're not. Getting, we're just
No, you got to talk about it, because, you know,
Yeah.
how many
We were here
movies?
just to hear your list.
Yeah, don't fuck with our
Jesus
fans.
It's get
Christ.
controversial here.
Why are
Can we
you?
put a curtain around him?
No, that's what people want to talk about, but I don't see nothing wrong with it. If you wanted to bitch about it, should have bitched about it 20 years ago
Yeah.
when the movie was out.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy killed that shit as white people. Loved it.
Yeah, that's right. He's not in trouble.
No,
Eddie Murphy ain't in trouble.
Well, you can say anything you want about white people, and we don't get mad. And if you do, you're a pussy.
Cracker ass cracker.
I don't get mad when you
Yeah,
call me.
if you do, you're a cracker ass cracker.
I don't get mad when you call me fat.
fucking honky.
Good, because I'm about to call you some
Fucking jerk off.
Okay, while Chris is doing that,
So
Chris is
yeah,
flat.
Tropic Thunder was the shit.
Tropic Thunder.
That is a great fucking movie. There's so many things. Danny McBride is in it. Danny McBride
Oh my
is
god, dude! Another one, dude.
fucking.
Yeah, Eastbound
He's
and Down.
the man. Eastbound and Down.
Insane.
TV
It
shows.
was beyond funny.
I
dude.
could watch that 10 times, dude.
and
Yeah.
he was also in This Is the End.
Dude, Vice
Yeah, yes,
Principals.
he
You see
was.
Vice Principals?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
oh yeah,
Gem-
oh, that's
Righteous
amazing
Gemstones?
too. Right.
yeah.
Oh
I didn't
my
watch
God,
The
dude.
Righteous Gemstones.
Oh my-
I only
watch
seen a
it.
couple episodes.
So good,
of
dude.
it. I never finished it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Who's the other
Righteous
dude?
Gemstones.
The dude that was in Sons of Anarchy, who played. He's also in Righteous Gemstone. He's like a Southern dude. He played a transgender person,
yeah.
and then
He was Vicky,
Sons of Anarchy.
Vicky Vixen.
Yeah, what's his
Yeah,
name?
Chris likes him.
He's great. He likes Vixie Vixen.
No, you do. We talked about him.
He likes him in Sons of
The
Anarchy.
guy that was in The Shield. He was in Django.
Yeah, he was in Shield too. That's right.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
He was also in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, he
where
got
you
them big fucked up teeth.
What's his name?
Oh, his name was
Walter Goggins.
Goggins.
Yeah,
No. It wasn't Walt. Is it Walter? It's definitely
Stephen
Goggins.
Goggins. Steven?
No, it's not Stephen either.
Bobby?
Give it a good
Carl.
It's a weird name. It's
Mike?
not- it's something Goggins, but it's not Walter.
Jimmy?
Jim, Jake, John, James, Peter,
Mark?
Alex, Mark.
Anthony? Paul?
Is it Walter? It's
Frank.
Definitely Goggins.
David Oh, no, that's somebody
You
else.
just said David Goggins.
It was not
No, David Goggins is a runner.
Rory?
Ain't Rory.
Egbert?
Walton Goggins.
Walton Goggins. He's great. He's great. He was great in Vice Principals. He was
Walton
great in Gemstones. He was awesome.
You couldn't just let me go with Walter. We had to stop and Google for two
'Cause I
fucking
don't-
letters.
you can't be spitting out.
No, you know what?
misinformation.
I would do it to you, so it's all
Yeah.
good.
What else you got up there?
Oh, we got a lot. So that's why we're going to keep going. Chris Iorio, Survivors. I'm not sure about that one, but it had Robin Williams and Walter Matthau.
I've never
Walter
seen that.
Matthau was in a ton of good movies back in the way back.
Bad News Bears.
70s, 80s. Huge.
Groundhog Day. No, not Groundhog Day.
No. That was Bill.
Grumpy Old Men.
Grumpy Old Man. But that was later on. I'm saying, like, he was in a ton of good.
I like Grumpy Old Man.
Grumpy Old Man was.
He's kind of cut me some slack here.
Three Amigos. Three Amigos.
I was
is
thinking
pretty
that in my
fun.
head. I didn't want to say because
Pretty
everybody's
fun.
getting mad.
Yeah.
Love
three,
it.
Three Amigos. Yeah. There you go. You got to turn your head.
I did. You
No, you
just
didn't.
did. You were busy reading your
That's
lips.
as far as he could turn it.
Yeah.
So, Idiocracy. I love Idiocracy. Mike Judge movies.
I don't know if I've seen it.
Idiocracy is
remember
one of
that.
the funniest movies. It's so
Did I
funny.
see that?
Basically, like, long story short, dude is like an average person. Wilson, not Owen, but the other one,
Troy.
Owen Wilson's brother.
Paul.
Yeah, I know you.
You know what I'm talking about?
Frank.
the
Holt.
other one,
Frank. Holt.
The other one.
not the one with the nose.
Yeah, not with the penis nose. His looks like a
Anyway.
dick on his face.
He's like an average dude. He's in the army. They get some kind of project where they want to cryogenically freeze some people, and then they wake up in the future.
Not gonna lie to you, it sounds horrible so far.
It's amazing. Rudolph is Maya
Red-Nosed
Rudolph
Reindeer?
is in it too. What is her name? Maya Rudolph.
Maya.
Maya Rudolph.
Maya.
Terrible with names.
Don't know who that is.
But Maya Rudolph. Saturday
He
Night
said
Live.
the mayor. I thought he was thinking about Rudy Jr.
He said Mayor Rudolph.
Yeah.
I was
Maya
like, who the fuck
Rudolph.
is that?
Yeah, Maya Rudolph. Yeah.
Maya-
Rudolph
I said me.
Giuliani.
Anyway, they go. Something happens where the project fails, and they wake up in the future, and basically all the smart people were waiting to have children, and by the time they figured out they wanted to have children, one of them couldn't have kids, but all the stupid people were fucking and having kids and more kids, and over the time, people got dumber and dumber and dumber.
Hence
So,
Idiocracy.
when he woke up, they were the smartest people on the planet. He becomes and they kept watering plants with like Gatorade,
No, it's the same Mountain Dew.
electrolytes. They're
Right.
like, and they thought electrolytes would. So he figured out. He tried to explain what. So he became president. It would whatever. Mike Judge, Beavis and Butthead, Office Space, which is not on the list either, which is another classic fucking movie. Mike Judge.
You're
movies
boring
are
me with
fun.
this fucking lecture. Jesus Christ, I fell asleep 10 minutes ago.
Fucking Cisco and Ebert over here.
Come on.
God damn it.
One thumb up his ass.
Somebody shut him
Let's
the fuck
go.
up. will you?
Office Space. Oh, somebody did say Office Space. There
Office
we
Space,
go.
great.
Yeah, it's another Mike Judge movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that was
Yeah.
a Mike Judge movie.
Now you do. Chris is about to tell you all about it.
I just did.
Sit back, folks. Here we go.
Anchorman.
Anchorman's
Oh, I
next.
forgot about Anchorman.
Anchorman's all the Anchormans are funny.
Yeah.
Super Troopers. They're about to come. The dudes that come out that did Super Troopers also did Beer Fest.
Yeah,
And
that
they're
was
about
my
to come
shit.
out. They have a new movie coming out not too long from
They
now.
keep saying Weed Fest is coming. It never
That's
came.
not coming out.
They keep forgetting to
They keep
do
saying
it.
funeral.
That's going to be
crashes,
some
too.
kind of
Never
shit
happened.
like History of the World Part 1 in like
Right.
50 years from now.
They also said funeral crashers. That never
Beer
happened.
League was funny too. Did you see it?
Beer League's funny too
Yeah.
with
Hey, with, Artie Lang.
Arnie
Artie
and,
Lang.
and Ralph Macchio.
Yeah.
Billy Madison, classic. Adam
Billy
Sandler.
Madison.
It's not a
Adam Sandler,
classic,
yeah.
but it's funny. Good.
Adam Sandler's movies were good.
They're all
Yeah.
He's got a handful of them there.
they're all
that
the
are
same
Really
kind
good.
of like. Honestly, if you want to be, I don't want to be an asshole.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Adam Sandler
They're
fan.
all the same if you
but
break them down. It's like kind of like the same guy. When he was
Yeah,
doing all that shit.
20 years ago they were all right.
All his, by the way, Adam Sandler's, all his comedy tapes and CDs they used to put out, like all the comedians used to put out shit. Those things were all fucking hilarious.
Now that right? What was the movie?
Righteous Gems.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
Oh, man,
that
that
was
was a
good.
great movie.
Was not a comedy though.
No,
The
great
side
fucking
of it.
movie,
Adam
though.
It was a
Sandler,
good movie.
No, it's not a comedy, but the end was pretty funny.
Yeah.
He had another one too. I forget what it was called, but it was pretty good. But go ahead.
With the
with
comedian
your
that was
list.
dying of cancer.
No.
No, never mind.
Yeah, Super Troopers.
Super
Great.
Troopers was fucking great.
But
Ramrod.
Beer
Say Ramrod.
Fest was hilarious too. Beer Fest was great.
Yeah.
The Boots.
Office Space, like I said, great movie. Super quotable, especially if you do work in an office environment. But we're gonna move on with Anthony Burmeister, Big Burn.
Burn.
He's going with. He's got like a lot of people have like a little same things like Spaceballs. We talked about
Spaceballs.
Great fucking
Love it.
movie. Super Bad, Step Brothers, and he threw in Trading Places.
Trading
Places.
Great.
Eddie Murphy,
Yeah.
Great.
Dan Aykroyd, and
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Waldorf, and whatever the guy's name was, I forget.
They were the Duke brothers.
The Duke bro. No, but they were. But their
You're talking
first
about
name.
the Muppets.
Yeah, that's Waldorf and Well, no, but the Duke brothers, they had first names and they were kind of
I
like
think one was Winston.
Churchill?
no, Wald wasn't it like something like that?
One was Winston Duke. You're talking about the Muppet dudes up in the balcony.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah, I used to be
Yeah,
scared of
okay.
them fucking guys, man.
For real?
Yeah, they fucking freaked me out when I was little.
Bitch.
Love the Muppets, but when they showed them,
I got
the
two
rat
guys
boy.
I know
Gay.
at my job that kind of remind me of them when I talk. They're always fucking like heckling me. It's terrible.
Did you get heckled at work too?
I get heckled every
Jesus.
terrible.
No respect.
No respect.
I'll tell you.
But so yeah, Trading Places. That's a classic.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
you
good
said
one.
that 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
All right, Goonies.
Goonies.
is on there. That was
That's
a
not
good
a
one.
comedy, though.
That was funny.
There's
It's
funny
funny, but
parts.
it's not a comedy. I can't put that in comedy.
Come on, you don't laugh at the truffle shuffle?
Yes, but it's not considered a comedy movie, right?
You do the truffle
It's one of
shuffle.
my favorite movies when I was growing up. Not get me wrong, but I'm not putting that in comedy.
Nah,
What do you put it in?
Just a regular 80s movie.
Like an adventure movie?
Yeah, 80s, like an Indiana Jones. Nah, not that far. Maybe it is a comedy. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's funny.
Time don't have.
Yeah, but
nothing
it's
to
not
do
like
with it.
Die Hard funny the whole movie. It's like there's a little excitement to it. There's a little adventure. There's
What's an
comedy.
action for Die Hard?
No, the fucking Goonies, dude.
Did you just say Die Hard?
No, Goonies.
Maybe because I'm hard.
With a vengeance.
So a couple other people said Friday, and then Bobby Castanova. Wait, am I saying
Sounds like
that
an R&B
right?
singer.
Castanova, yeah, said Hollywood Nights. I don't remember
Hollywood
Hollywood,
Nights, Hollywood
Nights,
Nights.
but he said it was a good movie. Used cars. Somebody said.
You're glazing over Friday here. Fridays were funny as shit.
Yeah, but
Said
we
Friday.
talked about Friday earlier. I
When?
said earlier. I
Earlier.
said Friday.
You just
No.
say Friday. We don't
and I
elaborate.
talked about the
No, we talked about the best soundtrack.
and then and I said I used the cataract thing. when
Yeah. I'm gonna get
don't
you high
remember that?
today.
Nah.
Craig,
Okay then.
Craig.
Thanks for coming.
All right. Shout out Big Worm.
But yeah. But Senior Paydat said Friday. Fred Angelo said Friday.
They're
A lot of people
supposed to
said
be making
Friday.
one called Last Friday.
I like pig
I don't
feet.
know. I don't know how it's coming apart though. Now
I like
that
ham hocks.
Do you really though?
Now that
No,
Jonathan
at all.
Witherspoon died.
What's his name? That dude
Who?
who played dad. Who played
Yeah,
Craig's dad.
Jonathan Withers.
Jonathan Witherspoon. If you weren't over there saying ham hocks, you'd have heard.
I'm
My eulogy.
doing a fucking shout out to him.
He was in Black Jesus too. That was hilarious.
He was
Like,
great,
funny
man.
as shit and everything.
Yeah, he
The
was.
Wayans
He was in a
brothers.
million things.
He made whatever.
He was a living color, dude.
yeah.
It's like it's him.
He was
Pops
in
and
Living
Pops
Color?
do. Yeah, it was.
No, he wasn't.
No, he
No?
wasn't.
No, the dudes that was on
He was
the
in the
Wayans
Wayans
brothers.
brothers.
That's
He
what
was
you're
Pops.
thinking.
Wasn't he related to Wayne's brothers?
No.
No.
Continue.
Let's move on.
Move on.
before you hang yourself.
Moving on.
I see an interesting one on here that I don't know if a lot of people know of UHF.
That's one. That's the Weird Al movie.
And that's from
that
Elon.
dude-
I was never a fan of that. The one
not
you're looking at.
Egon.
Elon.
Elon. At the end of the movie,
The poster's from Elon.
Oh, Elon. Who the hell is? Oh,
Elon.
Our boy.
Right, is this your
Elon,
from
right.
the,
Is this your poll or what?
Social.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm like, who's Elon? Because
Musk.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about now. But no, UHF.
UHF was great.
You know,
Michael
the,
Richardson?
the only reason, no, yeah, but the only reason that movie didn't really pop off because I think it went against like some big deal movies back then, and Weird Al kind of got screwed. But that
Love
movie's
UHF.
great. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one here, used cars. Did we talk about that?
Nah,
Yeah, you did.
so I don't know nothing.
I never
said-
seen
you
it.
just
We
said-
talked about it out there.
No, I mean, you just said used cars a little bit ago.
Yeah,
but I
I
didn't
remember
elaborate.
saying it.
Uh,
It's one of those movies that will come on.
I've never
like,
seen it.
Like maybe after you just watch something else, then that comes on.
That's what I mean. It sucks.
Just because it comes on after something else, don't mean it sucks.
Breaking your balls here. Jesus Christ. Take your panties out of your ass.
But then you just watch it, and it's not hilarious like Step Brothers, but it's not terrible. Where you're like, oh, let me turn it off. And I look kind of like Jeremy Piven a little bit.
What
From
year
that
are we
movie.
talking here?
I don't know.
80s?
I don't know.
90s?
I don't fucking know, dude.
I'm just asking you. I don't know. I'm trying to see if
We
I
go
seen it
through every
before that.
fucking decade.
God
I don't
damn.
fucking know.
Somebody here is angry.
PCU
Calm
guy.
down.
PCU, that was the shit.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a good movie.
Good, yeah.
From the first, like when he shows that scene where like he's, I think he's having sex or something, and David Spade's like,
Yeah, and he's
and he's
jumping
like,
all
"Shut up!
over. Yeah,
Shut the fuck up!"
yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
All time now?
Well, that scene anyway.
That was Jerry every time he brought a girl home from my mom's house. I'd be trying to sleep. He'd just be jumping all over, screaming at me and shit. Yeah.
Caddyshack again from Another Friday from Dylan Eichenberger. Howard Jenkins, Monty Python, Search of the Holy Grail. The Monty Python movies are good, but you know what? The
I don't think I've ever seen Monty Python.
British movies have
Like,
a dry sense of humor, so you have to like
Yeah,
have
I'm
dry
not a big
sense of
fan of that.
humor.
Yeah, you got to have it.
To have like they have Search for the Holy Grail, Life of Brian, where he like accidentally like takes Jesus' place or
Yeah.
whatever. It's fun.
No, thanks.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple other ones, and then you got TV shows.
I got an
You gotta,
idea.
like,
Why don't the Brits keep their shit on their side of the pond, and we'll do our shit on this side of the pond?
But then we wouldn't have Benny Hill.
true.
Oh, love
Benny Hill's a show, not a movie, though. We can
love
do that.
Benny Hill.
There
We
should
could
be
do
a Benny
shows,
Hill
not
movie.
movies.
Yeah, why not?
Monty Python, I think, was a show too.
Yeah, Monty Python.
Still, there's something Benny Hill there. Benny Hill is a
Monty
classic,
Python's
dude.
Flying Circus.
You're such a wanker.
Yeah, you're
Shameless.
Shameless is American.
Not at first.
Oh, who
Yeah.
cares?
Either
Just like
way,
the
with The
Who cares?
Office.
Nobody cares about the English
All in
version.
the Family was
Fucking
originally
remember
called
that.
Man About the House.
In England?
Sanford and Son was
Nobody
actually called
cares about those, though, in England.
Steptoe and Son.
Who's
no, they
seen that?
made those shows, and we took them.
Just like The
shows.
Office.
There's a lot of-
Nobody's
yeah.
watching it.
There's a lot of shows that
We made it
were
better.
it doesn't matter.
Nobody's watching those. Ours are better. Everybody's watching Archie Bunker. Everybody's watching The Office American version. Nobody's watching Office. What's his name?
Ricky Gervais.
Jerk off Gervais's movie.
Oh, he's
No-
funny as shit. dude.
Whatever. Nobody's watching his fucking show. We're watching fucking what's his name in American?
Steve
Steve Carell. We're watching him.
In
and
American.
Pam. Okay? We're watching the
right.
love story between Pam and
But listen,
Yeah.
a lot
Jim.
of shows
And
that
the
were
cameraman.
British originally, we
and
took
the cameraman.
and the cameraman. That's right. Yeah, he tried to bang Pam.
Yeah.
Fucking slime ball.
Have some fucking culture.
Yeah, fuck the Brits.
Nah, man. Benny Hill was funny as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the only one who gets an exception in my book, all right? Benny Hill. Everybody else stay on your side of the pond. Next.
You heard it. You cheeky cunts.
The views. Go ahead with your spiel about the views
Of what?
of fats are not the views of the Crumb Show
Yeah.
podcast.
The disclaimer.
We like British people.
Go America.
Fish and chips. Who doesn't like some?
Not me.
Chips.
I'll have some pasta and some veal parm.
Okay, Monty Python. No, I like Monty Python, but I'm a little more.
Yeah, it
cultured.
looks like you do.
I'm
You
a little
look
more
like a
cultured.
Brit.
I am British. Reynolds.
Yeah.
What the fuck you
Yeah,
think?
there you go.
Yeah, when it's convenient.
Yeah.
I'm whatever I want to be when it's fucking convenient. If I want to be Italian, I will. Okay. We got another Clerks, and like I said, the first Clerks,
Love Clerks.
the black and white.
Yeah, that's a
Awesome.
classic. That's fucking one of my all-time favorites.
There is a classic on that list.
Jay and Silent Bob,
Snowball.
Kingpin.
Kingpin.
Oh my, that's
Yeah,
that's up there, bro.
This is Brian James Platchek.
Beast.
Liar, Liar.
That was good. That was good.
That was
I'm
really
kicking my own ass.
I'm Jose Canseco.
You're ugly. You're fat. You're stupid.
Whoa! Why'd I have to go there with me? Why couldn't you say somebody else?
He's
But you deliberately went to me with that.
Low hanging fruit.
What a jerk off, dude. Dude, that fucking hurts.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Call him a name now.
I can't. That's how hurt I am, dude. You won't see me here next week. This is my last dance.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're gonna have somebody. Anybody want to take Fat's place?
Just have my picture
Next
here.
poll.
Next poll.
Who wants to take that place? You gotta be too something to do something. So don't those skinny people be applying.
Here's a
goddamn
crazy
good looking.
one that I've actually seen a couple. Big Money Hustlers.
Is that what
It's the Insane Clown Posse movie? They had two of them: Big Money Hustlers, and then Big Money Rustlers.
Who's that?
Cowboys?
Brian James Platchett.
Bees?
Because yo,
Is
Yeah,
Bees a
this is
juggalo?
Bees, you lose,
I don't know.
You lose a little
If he's
credibility
watching
here.
Big Money Hustlers, he might be a juggalo.
Bees is a juggalo.
The Jerky Boys movie, which is like
Jerky Boys
dated.
great.
It's
Saw
a
that.
dated movie. It's funny, but you really had to be in the times where you
Yeah,
could actually
absolutely.
make a
Well, a
prank
lot of the
phone
movies
call.
are.
Yeah. Can't do that shit.
Can't never. Yeah, it's dark.
What's the British version of Jerky Boys? I didn't think so. Next question.
Wanker boys.
Yeah, the wankers.
What are you doing here?
Are you serious? There's no Wankers
The
Boys.
bollocks.
There's no. Don't tell me there's a Wankers Boy. I would lose my shit if there's Wankers Boys.
I'm moving on.
Okay.
Richard Quintrell.
Q. To everybody.
Richie.
Yeah.
Dream Team with Michael Keaton.
Yes.
Now, and I also had a bunch of other people in it too. It was like kind of like it wasn't
seen it.
quite One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest because that's kind of like dark.
Yeah.
Even though it did have some kind of funny
That was
shit
funny.
in it.
Yeah, definitely.
But
It's
it
not
wasn't a
comedy.
dark. It was like a total comedy version of like Mental Patients, which are always funny, right?
Yeah. I remember them. Remember they were carrying the boat. That shit was funny.
Jerry with the Dirty Grandpa, which I still haven't seen. I gotta see it. Zac Efron,
Yeah.
funny dude.
He said it's the funniest movie ever. So
From start to finish, bro.
check it out. That's a pretty good recommendation there.
That's great.
First 5 minutes to the last 5 minutes.
Nick-
Piss your fucking pants.
I gotta watch it. Nicky the Wheel, Sweeney, Super Bad. That's and Eric Marchese, the
Shout
jerk.
out Eric. E-Rock.
The jerk.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, don't be calling my brother their names.
Yeah.
Eric the jerk.
Come on.
I'm just kidding.
Nice guy.
We all.
Nah, that was class. We were just talking about that. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I brought that up.
Because you're a jerk.
Yeah.
I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk. Is that a rap song?
Of course, and Jennifer Rinfinish, Grandma's Boy, Step Brothers, and How High. And then we got Natasha Laura Lopez,
What's our list?
Waterboy,
Waterboy's
Really
great.
Anything Adam Sandler.
That was a good one.
Really? Anything Adam Sandler? What about that one where he was the sister? What was that?
I have
about?
not seen that.
He was him and his sister.
I didn't see that.
You say he played a woman.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see it. I just said I didn't see it.
Well, it's him and it's playing his sister as a woman. He's
Okay.
dressed like a woman.
I guess you couldn't do that today.
That's that make you wear a dress shit.
Yeah.
I heard that's why Chappelle went to Africa. Really, when he left, they left because they wanted him to wear a dress in the movie or something like that.
No.
That's not true.
No.
Not true.
He did. He was filming a movie with Martin Lawrence when Martin Lawrence just got out of jail and had to go in a police station.
Blue Street.
They wanted Dave Chappelle to like pick him up from prison or some shit,
Right.
but be like a crackhead prostitute or a prostitute or some shit.
Like a chick prostitute.
Dressed like a woman.
So I was right.
No.
Yes.
Not. No. It was years later, dude,
Okay, I'm still
that
right.
he went.
Next.
And he wouldn't do it. He said, I'm funnier than it, and I'm not doing it. He went to Africa because the pressure of having $50 million in this TV
They
show
wanted him to wear a dress.
on it. It was after that.
Okay.
He got the money
Tomato,
later.
tomato.
What's your
Just saying.
obsession with him
something.
wearing a dress?
They don't want to learn nothing. Fats only wants to know what he reads, processes, spouts out his mouth.
There you
That's
go.
his knowledge.
Finally, somebody gets me.
Yeah, man. I get you, Big Daddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Got you.
Finally
They
getting
did, they did find kangaroos with horns
And she-
buried in fucking
Right.
underneath the ground in Australia.
Did they really?
Yeah.
You're
You can Google it. Kangaroos had a horn.
Jesse,
like
give
a
it a Google.
rhino.
No.
And speaking of British, it's tomato, not tomato.
Tomatoes.
Well, who the fuck says tomato?
I do. That's why I said it. You fucking moron.
Fucking redneck.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right,
Potatoes.
All right, rotten tomatoes.
All right, we're done with the poll. The poll.
Already?
We're done
with your poll?
Well, here's what we're gonna.
Well, your poll's
but
pretty
now-
little,
Back
so.
to kangaroos with fucking horns.
Right, right. But now we're gonna go because that was a great bunch of lists. You know,
Was.
Right.
great bunch of choices for the list, I should say. Now we're going to go around the table and talk about real quick a couple of our favorites.
Well, a lot of our
If they
favorites
haven't been on the
separate.
list, because there's a ton of movies that we haven't mentioned.
All right.
Easy Money.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That was a great one that wasn't on there.
Yeah.
That might be my like all-time classic. Like the other ones might be funnier, but to me,
Yeah. I just seen that not too long ago. Maybe like 5,
Yeah,
6 years ago. Vinny turned me on to that. He said,
Yeah.
told me about it. I never heard, I think you and Vinny were talking about it one time on the porch. And I was like, never seen it. And we watched it. That shit was
yeah, that is a classic.
Fucking
Joe
awesome.
Pesci. If you've never seen Easy Money, check that shit out. Joe Pesci's in it.
Oh, I got one. I know one. Ah, fuck.
And
what's
Joe
it called?
Pesci and Rodney Dangerfield.
Back to school.
Back to
Well, I was
school.
going to say
All
back
Rodney
to school.
shit. It's great.
That's great. Right. Back to school is the triple Lindy.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Everything about that shit is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy Money, Caddyshack,
Caddyshack
Back to
was
School,
sad.
Easy Money.
Yeah.
He had a couple other ones.
Yeah, there was, and you know, he didn't need to do too many. He still had his stand up.
Yeah.
Gone too soon.
You know what's good? The one about the dog show. I watched that with my wife's family. That's funny. Best in show.
Best
Best in show
yeah.
is great.
Rodney was in that?
No.
No.
Who says the hell? I'm just saying, Best in show is a funny. You said we're going around the fucking table and saying our funny.
Yeah, but
funny
Jerry
movie.
was talking.
Okay, why you skipped over and I went?
Best in Show.
Do you think Best in Show is one of your fucking? That movie's.
It's
okay.
funny.
It's okay.
It's really funny.
It's okay.
Okay, nobody asked you.
Actually,
You
they did.
asked me, and I said it.
Actually, somebody did ask.
Jesus Christ.
He said Brewster's Millions earlier.
Bruce Million was great.
Yeah, that was a good one with John Candy, the legend, who had a lot of comedy movies himself. Brent Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck.
The Great Outdoors.
Great Outdoors, yeah.
Harry Crumb.
Lips and Asshole.
Harry Crumb, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a few good ones. The 80s was a great time for comedy movies.
Loved the
We
80s.
were little. A lot of ones.
Yeah.
Those
Not-
aren't pillows.
Not so much anymore. In the past few years, Jerry turned me on to this movie called Good Boys. It's about some like 12 or 13-year-old kids. Really funny. Check it out.
Yeah. That was.
Other than that, they don't put out too much anymore. That's too funny.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen Good Boys.
Check it out.
Nobody else seen it? Bunch of kids?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not interested.
It's funny as shit.
Okay. Tomatoes.
Oh, the Naked Gun
That
movies.
doesn't even make sense.
Naked Guns. Naked Guns are great.
Naked Guns were really fucking good.
Great. Yeah.
It was a TV show originally.
Police Squad.
Yeah, Police
Yeah.
Squad. Police Squad's are great too.
And,
we're not talking about TV show. We're talking about movies.
But I'm just saying, it's
We know what you're saying.
no, you don't.
I don't.
I don't think you do. Bless you. So anyway, but yeah, Naked Guns were hilarious.
What was OJ's name in that?
Airplane.
Oh, Airplane.
Oh, dude.
Leslie
yeah,
Nielsen.
Took this long to say Airplane.
The funny thing, he was not a comedic actor. He
What
was
was
actually a
OJ's name?
serious actor. OJ.
No, in
No, he
Airplane,
had a
in,
name.
Naked Gun.
It was just a one-word name. It wasn't nothing.
Yeah, Norwood.
Norwood.
But,
Fat.
Well, yeah, he wasn't even a comedic actor. He was in a lot of serious roles. But
Oh, OJ? Nah, he was funny as shit.
he was in a lot of serious roles. And then he took a stab at comedy and
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
killed it.
It cut it short, huh?
Yeah, his career was cut short.
I watched that whole chase there in G's basement. It was like right around my birthday.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
You were with me and Tone?
Say it's your birthday.
Were you in G's basement?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Good time.
Okay.
And then we
60
watched
Candles.
Trial in Roosevelt.
But Airplane was good. Airplane 2, I don't really remember. Not gonna remember.
Not as good as Airplane 1.
I only remember the
Airplane
first
1 was
I'm not really
awesome.
hip on sequels. I don't really like sequels too much.
There was a crazy
The
movie
movies.
with
Airplane 2 was pretty funny, though.
Was it?
there was a movie with Val Kilmer called Top Secret. That was a funny movie. That's not one of my favorites, though, but it's funny.
Never seen that. The Saint was the shit too. Val Kilmer movie, The Saint.
Right.
That's not comedy.
It's not.
Don't bring up. It's not comedy.
Yeah, we're talking about comedy movies.
All right. What's your favorite one here, Mr. Illustrious
Here
social
we go.
media
It's gonna take
manager?
18 hours. He's going to tell us the fucking mother of the famous lead actor and
Throw 'em
cousin
over
of the
from
roommate
train.
of the fucking.
Well, Throw Farmer from the Train is a great.
That's
but,
not a comedy. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, man. Owen, you're fat and you're stupid and you don't have any friends.
Well, no, like we've already talked about, like some of my favorites are already on the list. Office Space. Stuff
Okay.
Like that. But but there was like a ton of like comedy movies, like Beverly Hills Cop.
They're great.
You could
Yeah.
watch that. You could watch anytime. You just throw it in. Even like Eddie Murphy movies back in the day, he was huge too. The Golden Child,
Yeah, another classic.
another classic.
Well,
I don't know if that was a comedy
good.
so much, but he had some. It's him, so he's gonna be funny in it. Then he got not funny after a while. He had a little incident with the tranny, and then kind of went downhill from there. Just trying to.
Hey,
bring it
everybody
back.
forgot about the tranny chasing. Leave Eddie alone.
How about you, Jar?
What's that?
Favorite, best,
Dirty-
besides Dirty Grandpa? Dirty
Grandpa's
Grandpa.
Probably up there, number one.
Fat Mark Ciccarella.
I said my favorites already.
Sam again.
Jerk, Step Brothers, Wedding Crashers. I mean, a lot of mine were said already.
Something about Mary.
Something about
Something
Mary.
About
wasn't
Mary
said. That wasn't
one-
said. That's a fucking
Dude.
That's a
Yeah.
home run, dude.
I think me and Derek and somebody else went and seen that for $1 somewhere. They were playing it for $1 in Plymouth Meeting. We got a bunch of food and we just went in there, and it was great for $1.
Do you go to the dollar store before you go to the movies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even like Happy Gilmore when that
Crumb.
came
Happy
out.
Gilmore was
that
great.
Shit was
Yeah.
funny as shit.
Another one we didn't talk about was The Other Guys.
Other guys.
The Other guys.
Yeah, Will
that-
Ferrell.
That was great too.
When they jumped off the roof.
Yeah.
That was so unexpected.
That was so
It's like,
unexpected.
oh shit, they're in this movie. Like, you thinking what I'm thinking? Aim for the
Bad Neighbors.
bushes.
Bad Neighbors is good too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
When they set off the what the hell's that thing? The airbag in that movie.
What are we talking about?
The Other Guy.
Yeah.
That's what Mark Wahlberg and
Yeah.
I
Will
thought they
Ferrell.
did that in Neighbors too.
Bad Neighbors? Or
Bad Neighbors.
Was it Neighbors or
It was
Bad
just called
Neighbors?
Neighbors. I
No,
thought?
Bad Neighbors.
Bad
No,
Neighbors.
was it Bad
Oh
Neighbors?
no, yeah, it
Bad
was
Neighbor.
Bad Neighbors.
With the college kids lived
Yeah,
next door
yeah.
to what's the name? And she was yeah.
Yeah, I think that was one of their.
Then they made a part 2, which
'Cause
wasn't
Ike-
that good.
Like Baron Holtz he was sitting in a chair and I don't remember. It was something like that. So
Right.
The kids did it to them. Anyway, it don't matter.
Didn't you have a list of critics? What they said?
Yeah, but we're running out of time.
Yeah. Where we at? Oh, we're over an hour. Yeah.
All right, folks. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.